Welcome back to the channel. We are moving on into league match day 23. As you can see right now, we are still sitting at the top of the table as it stands by only 9 points of Bayern Munich, as they seem to have drawn league match day 23. So if we do win this game, we could just be 12 points above them in the league. Hopefully that happens and beat Shakhtar in this one, and then after that I think it is the Champions League round of 16, the second leg against Napoli. I think in the first leg we won that game by 2 goals to 0, if I'm not mistaken. But before we can really talk about that, we need to take care of Shakhtar here, try and get ourselves 3 points and try to really put a squeeze on this league title. Now it's just inside. Hopefully we can get ourselves 3 points in this one. Let's get right to it. I'm gonna start with my boy Jerome in the right mid. Yeah, let's get it. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you do subscribe to the channel. Please drop a like on the video and make sure you do comment down below so that I can do some improvements in this channel, trying to make sure the streams are a bit more entertaining than usual. And your comments, your suggestions will come a long way, so I do appreciate that very much, and thank you. Alrighty, getting ready to kick off this one. Let's get right to it.
Welcome everybody to this marvellous match, the rivalry in the Ruhr between Borussia Dortmund and Schalke. I'm Martin Tyler, Alan Smith's alongside me. We've been jostling with the fans in the best possible way, haven't we? Great atmosphere, great expectation.
Yeah, every time I come here it is jam-packed and no different today. So atmospheric, the yellow wall behind that goal. Can't wait for this.
It does look, Alan, as though it is going to continue to be a one-horse race, but we shouldn't stop praising them because they've been excellent.
Well, what I've been impressed with is the way that they've kept the focus. Despite this big gap, they've not rested on the laurels and heading towards being champions.
As you have seen in the beginning of the game here, the league table showing that we have scored only 8 goals more than Bayern Munich, and they are sitting in second place right now with only 9 points coming into this game. So that means Bayern Munich are playing very well, just unlucky not to be even closer to us at the top of the table here. But we need to score goals. Hopefully that happens, but this shot by Alcacer not really bothering the goalkeeper there. Come on. Our main problem this season has been to keep a clean sheet in most games. That really kind of hinders our position right now. Even though we are sitting at the top of the table, we should be with a healthy goal difference if it wasn't for conceding so many goals this season. But not to complain way too much, we are still sitting at the top of the table here, looking for 3 points here just to try and stretch the lead on top of it once again. But we're gonna lose the ball as Shakhtar comes up with the ball here. Shakhtar still coming. Come on, Jerome here. Delaney has been performing, and he has plans to want to leave the club. Delaney, hopefully not. Lacazette, come on, how did not go in? How did that not go in? Inches. Come on. Come on. The Hood losing ball possession. Gonna need to fight for it back here. Delaney to win it back, but it's not Clear enough as Shakhtar come forward here. Don't let him cross. The cross comes in. The goalkeeper stumbles with the with the defender there, and Shakhtar make it count as we are sitting 1 goal down here with only 22 minutes played. Once again, licking goals.
For goalkeepers, heroes or zeros, it's a 0 against his name.
Have a look at that. Not much communication at the back here. And that has come back to cost us a goal here. Now we have to come from behind to get 3 points. I think at home, that's when we have had the problems going forward. But away, we have won pretty much every game that we have played away this season. Still unbeaten so far this season. I think that we can take a little bit of pride off that. Come on. Now we need to come back from this one to avoid the first defeat of the season here. Alcacer from a distance. The goalkeeper saves it. Come on.
Swung in from the corner. Oh, that's good defending.
And I need to press forward here. Who's open? Jerome with the cross in it. Come on.
Well away from goal.
The hood. Get a curler in. Nope. Well deflected by the defender. Now it is upon us to really try and open up the game here. Jerome to win it back. Come on.
Just a couple of minutes left.
The hood here. Alcacer once again to find Carrasco. Losing it. Come on.
Sebastian Rudy. Don't know whether it's complacency by Borussia Dortmund.
And that will be a throw in.
It's certainly not that. And sometimes when you're below par, it's difficult to get yourself back to the top. And I know there's a second half to.
Almost a second goal here. Look at that. We have 62% ball possession compared to only 38. But we're not really showing anything going forward with that possession. Look how many defenders are sitting at the back for Shakhtar here. A line of like 6 players just sitting back. Come on. And that will conclude the first half here. I think we need to improve very, very much going forward, especially in our final third. I don't think we have had that many shots on goal yet. And we are behind by 1 goal, in need of at least a draw here. Not to make this one a little bit embarrassing, but what I'm curious about is the match stats at this point. Let's look at that. Borussia Dortmund 3 shots. I didn't even know where those 3 shots came from, but 1 on target. That's not good enough. But we are sitting 60% ball possession at this point, compared to only 40%. Shakhtar with 2 shots, 2 on target as well. We need something going forward here. Final third, we need to improve in the second half. Maybe we can just get ourselves a draw. Because right now I feel like the defeat, we are facing the barrel of defeat right now. Come on.
Rushing it here, moving from one side to the other.
Shakhtar in possession. Gonna win it back here. Come on. Come on, Alcacer.
Drilled in, winning the ball back in midfield as a group. And that's good support as they build this attack.
Here comes Shakhtar now, causing problems here. Come on.
Break quickly when they get possession.
Have to go. Nobody's really opening going forward right now. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on. My only hope this far into the game, hitting the post. Come on. Oh, yes. Get in there, Alcacer. Right back in it. 1-1. 1-1. What a finish. Taking the roof off.
He took a chance to get in there, and the ball just
Come
fell
on.
perfectly for him. Couldn't miss from there.
No, he couldn't. Point blank effort.
Come
But,
on.
you're going to be in the positions, haven't you, to miss them? The
Now
old saying
looking
goes
to
true.
be
So,
at the
away we
lead
go
on
at
this
1-1.
one. Can we get 3 points now?
An hour gone here, and
Can
still
we
30 minutes
get
left.
3 points now? Come on.
Ben Yedder.
And
See the
this will
deflection
be
there.
a corner.
It's a fine
And
goal.
we are not really
It's in
good in defending corners either, so
And
I'll
in
just
it
go
goes.
behind here. Cross comes in and just find this way to the hands of the goalkeeper here.
Escape his grasp.
Come on.
Delaney.
Gonna find Sancho here. Sancho, can you get a good cross in, son? Sancho trying to find Jerome. But nothing to show for. Gonna win the ball back here.
Toprak.
It's time to really try and press here. Try and press. Oh, come on, the hood.
To make the interception. Naldo.
Come on.
Well, the yellow wall, these Dortmund fans in full voice.
He saw the guy could switch the play.
15 minutes.
Pass as well. Excellent.
15 minutes.
Delaney.
Try and come up with a winner here. Come on.
Sancho.
Sancho taking a shot to it. What a finish by Sancho here. Come on.
Slick attack.
What a finish
Sets up against them.
to make it 2-1 with only 13 minutes to play. Come on.
It's really effective.
Well, he won't score too many better goals than this season. Really hit it with
Oh, did he put that in? Boy, did he just put that in. Sancho coming up with the beauty here.
Naldo.
Now sitting 1 goal advantage. On the verge of turning this game around and get 3 points. Come on.
Just kept their noses in front. They're going to need all the support they can get for that to continue to the final whistle.
Yeah, if they
Come
do
on,
end up winning
Jerome.
this, they will have their fans to thank because they've been terrific out there today.
Played away, well away from goal. And on the
Come
clock,
on.
8 more minutes. And Borussia Dortmund's game, I
8
think,
more minutes
barring any
to hold on to this one.
slips in these last few minutes.
Come on.
Got to hang on. They've worked very hard for this position, through those difficulties. They want to get the win now. Cross is blocked. Goretzka. Alcacer. Good vision. Paco Alcacer. Delaney. Back with Paco Alcacer. They could finish.
Another one. Dahoud getting injured in the process.
Attacking confidence.
But I don't really care as he makes it 3 goals to 1. Very much coming to the end of the game here. Hopefully it's going to be okay. It is just a strain, but nope. Seems to be very much injured. Seems like this one could just turn out to be a long-term type of injury here. And I'm not liking that. Why the hell is Goretzka sitting at the top there? For what reason? Police can just play behind here just to finish off the game. But I'm not too happy about this injury right now.
Disappoint you. They make chances, but most importantly, they take their
By 3
chances.
points
Their efficiency in front of goal
with
is
only
phenomenal.
57 seconds to go of extra time here.
3-1 the scoreline as we restart the game.
Dahoud being injured.
Sebastian Rudy.
that's gonna change the team dynamic a little bit, especially the second team. But the ref blows the whistle here. We had to come from behind to win here. What a big second half, coming up with 3 goals. I really couldn't see how the goals were gonna come in this game. I think Shakhtar played very well, defending and pushing forward very well as indeed, but at the end we managed to get ourselves 3 goals out of this game. And what a finish here by Sancho to make it 2-1. It was really a good goal, that one. That really propelled us to get a 3rd goal here in the final minutes of the game. But at the same time, Dahoud getting injured, I don't think that's very good for the team. But I'm happy with 3 points in this one. Let's just move on to the second game. Let me just look at the match stats here real quick. I mean, in terms of ball possession, we kind of slowed down just a tiny bit. I think in the halftime, I think it was like 60-40. But right now we're finishing off the game sitting at 59-41. So that is not too much of a difference there. Shakhtar getting 1 more shot on target in the second half here, but we do get a couple of shots on goal as well. As you can see, 7 shots total in this game, improving our our goal shots on target, especially in the second half here, with 4 total shots on target in the entire game and scoring 3 goals on top of that. So that's pretty good. I think the improvement in the second half went a long way here. 3 points in the bag, running away from Bayern Munich in the league. Now it is time that we do face Napoli in the Champions League round of 16, the goddamn second leg. As you can see here, Hamoud Dahoud is going to be out for 3 months. I'm pretty sure this is just the end of his participation this season, really. I don't see how he's gonna come back to the team this season. It's already March, April, May. As you can see, the season is pretty much done. They're probably in the end stages of the season. That's when he's gonna be back. Maybe play the Champions League final if we do manage to get there. But right now we're gonna be facing Napoli in the Champions League round of 16, the second leg, coming into this game with 2 goals advantage, which is pretty cool. Let's just auto replace that, which is pretty cool. But yeah, but we still have a lot of work to do here. Even though we do have 2 away goals, I think it's important that we do score first in this game. If we manage to score at least 1 goal here, it's going to be game over. Pretty much game over for Napoli here, but there is still a lot of work to do, so let's just get right to it. Did I just see that Koreska is 87 rated at this point? I think Visto is gonna have to drop down to the second team here. Koreska seems to be playing very well, so that will change. I'll make those changes very soon. Let's get into the second leg here.
Good evening. I must say it's hard enough to deal with the pressure of a big football occasion, but add to that the snow factor and things really get ratcheted up. A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray. I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and England defender Lee Dixon. And Borussia Dortmund have put themselves in a great position going into the second leg of this Champions League tie. It is Borussia Dortmund up against Napoli.
Thanks, Derek. Borussia Dortmund just getting their noses in front after that first leg. I thought the tempo of the game they set, I thought they were brilliant in midfield, but overall they can't afford to switch off. Still very tight.
Already playing in the snow again. I think the first leg we played in the snow once again, which is something that I hate. There is room for us to concede goals here. I always find it hard to play in the snow, but let's get right to the game here. We have 2 goals advantage coming into this one, so it should very much serve us very well in terms of us going through to the come on, if it's so. In terms of us going to the quarterfinals of this competition. Come on.
And a deep ball in. Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in.
Dembele to keep it in. Dembele here to find. Come on, Sabo. Can do much better than that, son. Sabo.
In position here to protect the
He
ball.
can be very much stubborn to do the job right in the middle here, Sawolo, when he wants to. Sometimes he just doesn't keep the ball for some reason. Come on. Gonna find Dembele here. Dembele cutting through here. Dembele, what can he do? Oh, come on. He should have took that touch right there, Dembele. The ball running away. A chance gone begging. A chance to try and score first. Gone begging. Come on. Come on. Ref, I'm gonna need to see some fouls being called here.
Teammates could potentially join in.
Dembele. Dembele cutting forward. Vitsu. He could have. That's not the pass I wanted to make. I wanted to find Marco Reus in the middle, but that did not happen. Napoli coming forward now. Don't let him cross the ball. He's got him loose. Well defended at the end. Coming up with the ball. Gonna find Dembele here. Dembele. Come on, son. Come on, son. But he does win it back.
Royce failed to hang on to it. All ball, no doubt about it.
Come on.
And he's been a bit unlucky. It'll be a throw-in. And here's Alan. And here is Willian Jose. The twixt and between that clearance.
Let's get it.
The ball with Marco Reus.
Can we find Dembele here? Dembele cutting through. Dembele taking a shot in the near post. Very much easy for the goalkeeper at the end. Get it through. Oh, come on. Koulibaly not able to punish his former team, but we do win a corner instead. Get it in. Nothing to show for once again. Gonna have to defend now. Come on.
Has it. Kevin Malcuit.
Kevin McQueen.
Fabian. Nelson Semedo. Rose. Saul. And Depay on the ball. Axel Witsel. The ball with Marco Reus. Depay. He's just a thorough reader of the game.
Dembele to win it back. Insigne coming back to win it.
Marco Reus. He has teammates to play it to.
No, he doesn't. Dembele to find Vitsu with the cross in.
Defensively here.
Come on.
Here's Alan. It's with Koulibaly. Axel Witsel. Marco Reus. Marco
Dembele here once again. First shot.
the keeper.
Come on.
Not too fussy and
2 minutes of extra time to end the first half here.
Ousmane
Get
Dembele
it in. And this should be a corner.
has given them a corner.
Come on.
Marco Reus with a corner. And a no
Very
nonsense
poor at the end. Gonna recycle here. I think the ref is gonna blow the whistle as it finishes. The first half finishes, and this is the Champions League round of 16, the second leg against Napoli. half time of the second leg. It is 0-0 as it stands, but we do have a 2-goal advantage, not just 2 goals, 2 away goals. Getting ready for the next 45 here. If it stays this way, we are going through. If we concede 1, we are still going through. We cannot concede more than 3 goals here. 2 goals, I'll be okay, but not more than 3 goals. I would like not to concede. Come on.
Now Aurier. The ball with Marco Reus. It's
Come
with
on.
Koulibaly.
Koulibaly.
It's with Guerrero.
Vettel, come on, son.
Dortmund have been awarded the free
Even
kick
though
by
that's a
referee.
free kick, I mean,
Got to be
could have
extra
done
careful.
much better than that.
Rather than a caution here.
Yeah,
Come
the
on,
next one, he
maybe we
knows where
can
he's
pull up
going
a long
in the book.
distance finish here from Saul. Only to hit the post. I mean, to hit a defender. I might talk about hitting the post. Come on.
And now Zielinski. They've lost the ball, Napoli.
Come
Saul's lost
on.
the ball. It's with Saul. It's an enterprising Dortmund attack. Can they take advantage of the
Vettel.
situation?
You're going back to the second team, my friend. You're dropping down a few notches. You're being demoted.
Now the execution of the corner. Well,
Because
clapped
your
it away.
performances don't really justify you being in the first team, my friend.
Marco Reus. Is he going to punish them here? And this is Reus.
Royce. And there he goes.
For their efforts.
Well, they've made the pressure
This is
count
like
really
putting the
deservedly.
final nail to the coffin here. With Saul coming up with the goal in the 62nd minute. Probably going to put 60-second for the goal. Now we are leading by 3 goals to 0 with 2 away goals. Now Napoli need to come up with like at least 4 goals here to go through. I don't think that's going to happen. That is not going to happen. Come on. They Napoli need 4 goals here.
Saul. Guerrero. Tremendous intuition to win it back.
Come on.
Lorenzo
Just a
Insigne.
matter of finishing off the game
Sergio
here now.
Fernandez. And with Insigne. And
Napoli
Scope for the cross.
trying to force the issue now. He's wide open and what a save
React in an instant.
by the goalkeeper.
Wow, does he react? What a save that is.
What a save. In most cases than not, that could have just went in with the way we are leaking goals this season. I'm surprised he actually made that save, the goalkeeper. But this one coming in to hit the side netting once again, the same guy. Come on, what's his fucking name anyways? Alrighty. Napoli running out of time here with 20 minutes to play.
Zielinski.
Leading it by 3 goals to 0 on aggregate.
Plenty of
Leading by
forward
1
momentum
goal
here.
to 0 on the
Can
day
they
here.
produce?
Come on. Another cross comes in. Napoli really forcing the issue now, but is offside.
You'll get the decision in your favour, but offside here.
Yeah, the defence
Come
got
on.
that spot on, and so did the linesman.
And Depay on the ball. 15 minutes remaining. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Savage. It's with
Need to
Alan.
frustrate them at this point. Don't want to give him a life.
Given away by Napoli. And dribbling with it. but
Come on, Guerrero.
Callejon here.
Hayahu.
And now Zielinski. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent.
Back to the goalkeeper. Koulibaly can keep the ball now.
And
There is nothing Napoli can do about that. No matter how hard they're going to try, even if they score one goal here, it is not enough to go through. Just a consolation, but we're going to try and keep them away from that. Come on.
Dembele on the ball. It's with Saul. Axel Witsel. Here's Rose. And Depay on the ball.
Come on, Depay.
Zielinski.
Depay.
And only 2 minutes remaining here. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages.
Why 3 minutes, ref? Why 3 minutes? Why 3 minutes? That's too much. There was no injuries here to worry about. And there it goes. Able to keep a clean sheet on both legs of the Champions League round of 16 against Napoli. Winning the first leg by 2-0. This time around, able to squeak by a 1-goal margin. Saul putting us into a very, very comfortable position to finish off the game here with 1-0 on the day, 3-0 on aggregate. We are through to the quarterfinals of this one. Hopefully we can find a much weaker opponent that we can try and manage to go through to the semi-final. As it finishes here, Dortmund 1, Napoli 0. Let's get right to it. Let me take a look, a little bit of glimpse of the match facts here. The entire game of finishing off sitting on 55% ball possession, Napoli only 45. We're finishing off the game with 7 shots, 5 on target, 1 goal to show for Napoli. On the other side, only 3 shots, 2 goals. 2 shots on target. Happy with the result. Maybe the performance wasn't so good. Actually playing in the snow, I kind of hate that. But I'm happy with the result. I'm happy with the somewhat of the performance and the fact that we are going through to the quarterfinals. As we look at the round of 16 results at this point, as you can see, we just beaten Napoli by 1-0 on the day, 3-0 on aggregate. Bayern Munich really putting a sword through Galatasaray right there, winning by 3-0 on the day, 6-2 on aggregate. That was just a runaway train for Bayern Munich in that one. Barcelona losing to Chelsea on the day by 2-0, and then went on to lose by 3-2 on aggregate. Chelsea moving forward to the quarterfinals in that one. Paris Saint-Germain against Real Betis, winning by 1-0 on the day. Once again, the same result, pretty much the same result as ours, winning by 3-1 on aggregate. Let's look on the other side. Has these games played just yet? Not quite so sure. Nope, they haven't played the second leg yet. So these are the results at this point in time after the first leg. Lokomotiv Moscow there with Juventus. Juventus seem to be in the lead by 3-0 on aggregate. Inter and Liverpool, it is 0-0 on aggregate in that one. So probably going to be going through to the penalties at some point. Maybe. AC Milan and Manchester United, very disappointing to see Manchester United either on FIFA 19 or in real life in a losing position, because that's my team. But as it stands, AC Milan do have an advantage of 2-1 on aggregate. Hopefully Manchester United can turn that around. Spurs and Atletico Madrid, as it stands on aggregate, Atletico Madrid do have an advantage of only 1-0 on aggregate. But hopefully so that's games still have to play to see what's going through to the quarterfinals. I'm happy that Dortmund are through. and we still have one more day to live on in the Champions League competition. Now let's move on into our last game of this episode as we are facing Bremen on League Match Day 24. Yep, League Match Day 24. We are 11 points above Bayern Munich as we come into this game. As you can see, Bayern Munich already played League Match Day 24. I think they took a draw once again, sitting on 50 points. And we are at the top there with one game in hand with 61 points. It is just pretty much a matter of time here before we are crowned the champions. But without any further ado, let's get right to it. And yes, I'm going to be using my second team for this game. Delaney is out. No, the Hood is out for the pretty much for the season, so I'm gonna have to improvise a little bit with my players at this point. Carrasco needs to switch places with Witsel, so Witsel is gonna start this one. Doesn't matter how tired he is. I'm just gonna replace him with Carrasco in the second half to finish off the game. But with that said, let me see here. Maybe let me just put Phillips in this game. I think he can work in that position better than Jerome. Yep, let's get right to it.
Hi there, everybody. Welcome to the match. Martin Tyler here. Alan Smith sitting alongside me.
Thank you, Martin. Looking forward to this.
Our match today, it's Werder Bremen, and they are up against Borussia Dortmund.
Alrighty. Let's get right to it without wasting any time here.
Home and away. It rarely is. So when you see an exceptional away record like Borussia Dortmund, you're full of admiration.
Well, these players certainly haven't been intimidated by the away crowd, and 11 wins in the last 11 games away from home. It takes some beating now.
You damn right. Still unbeaten this season after 24 games. Can we make it count here once again and get 3 points? I'll be happy with a draw here. I think we have been winning way too much in the league. Let's get right to it.
It's a good cross. This is the Borussia Dortmund lineup. It does look more like 4-4-1-1 than 4-4-2.
Yes, I think so. I mean, it gives the manager the option of stiffening his midfield. And when they get the ball, you know, that number 10, if that's what you want to call him, behind the centre forward, he can supply the bullets, he can get in the box and give his teammates some company.
Delaney. Sancho. Untidy play from Dortmund.
Come on, Sancho.
Quick in his movement too to intercept there.
Let's get it in. Trying to find Philip here. Gonna get across in. Oh, come on. How could you miss that? How could you miss that, Pulisic? Come on. You can't even trouble the goalkeeper, bro. You didn't even trouble the goalkeeper with that. Come on.
Elvedi. Benasser. Trying to find an opening.
Ryman! Come on.
Push that away from danger.
How did that not go out? I thought this would be a corner. Come on.
Axel Witsel.
Come on.
Pulisic.
Pulisic
Saw the pass coming.
cannot go through the defender. Ryman in possession now. They look dangerous going forward here, Bremen.
It's looking good, this move.
It's like they're just one shot away from scoring here.
Sancho.
Come on.
On the move and able to
Come on.
Alcacer.
Philip. Oh, come on.
Delaney. Axel Witsel. Axel Witsel. Delaney. Philip.
Philip.
The referee has
That should
awarded
be a
this free
foul
kick.
somewhere.
Little lenient from the
Come
referee,
on.
maybe not booking him there, Alan.
I think so. Another referee on another day.
Philip
I mean,
with the
yeah,
screamer, but it's way over the bar.
Yeah, I think that's a waste to try his luck from there.
Couldn't have scored from there.
From the
Regardless
Bundesliga
of who
coming
you
soon,
are,
the
you cannot
Bundesliga
score from
fixture.
there.
Werder Bremen, they'll be facing Nuremberg away from home.
Yeah, really looking forward
Nuremberg.
to this one. I think we're going to see some good
Come
football.
on. Come on, Philip breaking through. Philip beating the goalkeeper. Come on.
Didn't they work the space well?
Come on. I must admit, this guy has been scoring goals every time he's in. It seems like he can deliver goals, but he just don't have a...
Control as well at that
I mean, he's only 81 rated at this point.
Absolutely right.
Well, they enjoyed that. And
But I think
they've
he's going to
caught the
earn his
opposition
place
unaware.
here
They
in the next 3
committed too many
months
men
since
forward.
the Hood is not playing.
So the first goal, it's
So with the
1-0.
switch around of the team, that means he's going to be playing even more games. We're going to find Pulisic here. Pulisic, can you make it two, son? Actually missed it.
They've got to show the killer touch. They really have.
He actually missed it. Come on. Pulisic, come on. How can you miss that, bro? Come on.
Klaassen. Philip. Getting forward well as a
Philip
team.
has that hunger of goals.
Trying to lift
Come
it
on.
over the nearest defender and he couldn't.
What the hell was that? What type of bullshit was that?
Peace check. As for Borussia Dortmund, I think they'll believe that if you're in front when you're not playing at full capacity, it's not too bad a situation to be in. Of course, they do good vision.
Oh, getting ready to pull the trigger there. The defender just took away the chance. Come on.
Alcacer.
Pulisic, this time around you better score. You better score, son. There he goes, making it 2-0 here with only 2 minutes to play plus extra time to end the first half. Come on, I think it was wide open there. They seem to be very much leaking. Bremen seem to be leaking goals. Have a look at the space he had there.
They're showing that on the scoreline.
Yeah, we don't always get what we expect, but
We
they've
should
been
be
good
sitting at
value
least
here.
3 goals to nil at this
Strikers.
point. But Pulisic missed that first chance he had in front of goal. Just a matter of beating the goalkeeper, but he couldn't.
Because there's 3 added minutes.
Here comes Bremen. What a finish.
It's in for the goal.
Come on. Not able to keep a clean sheet once again in the league.
Well, it was only a semblance of an opportunity, really.
Have a
He
look at
turned it
that.
into a great goal with the first-time strike.
I don't think he had a chance, you know, to take another touch. He would have been crowded
Come
out.
on.
So, what a decision.
And we restart the game 2-1. Rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. Shots on here. Powerful drive. Close enough to suggest have another
Come
go,
on.
son.
Yeah, strong shot. I think the keeper saw it coming all the way, though.
Well, this is half-time. That's the whistle. And 2-1 is the score at this stage.
Alrighty, let's move on to the second half. I mean, I thought the first half was pretty good, but at the end, conceding, no, it just takes away the shine of the game, really.
We get ready for the second half.
Come on.
Alcacer. Christian Pulisic. Axel Witsel. Diallo. Delaney. Bit predictable with the passing and the opposition able to deal with that. Klaassen. Martin Harnik.
It comes Bryman here once again. No, 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 no. What a save at the end by the goalkeeper, but we have a corner to defend. And this might not turn out well. Have a look at the passing that we're putting together here. Come on.
In goes the corner. Good defensive clearance there.
Still need some defending. Across comes in. The goalkeeper had to come out for this one. Come on. No, 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 no. We're starting to lose the ball in a very dangerous area right now. We're gonna find Sancho here. Sancho with the ball. Sancho, get a cool cross in, Sancho, but nope. Pulisic running away from him. Witsel. Come on. Sancho.
Opportunity to cross it now. Diallo. It's a good cross.
Oh, come on. Need to press here once again.
Axel Witsel. Delaney.
Oh, come on. Where's Fellaini? Did I just hear something about Fellaini here? Where the fuck is Fellaini?
Benasser. Osaka.
Bryman pressing. They can smell an equalizer right now.
Goals come in this competition. They want another one now.
Well, the time for patient, short passing has stopped, I think, because Route 1 is the order of the day now as they load the box.
Alcacer. Philip. Delaney. Christian Pulisic. They've lost the ball in a bad area.
Oh, yes. Giving us back our 2-goal lead. It is Alcacer coming up with the third with only 15 minutes left to play here. Well, 16 if you're trying to be smart.
Talk about placing it. He knew exactly what he wanted to do with it.
Let's get it.
Just a reminder, 3-1 it is now, the scoreline.
Can Witsel finish off the game here? I'm pretty sure he's tied to the bone at this point. Let me see. He's sitting on red, I'm sure.
15 minutes to go.
I think he can finish. But at the same time, I don't really want him to get injured either.
Yeah, he's got wonderful vision. He's always aware. He always knows what he's going to do with the ball before it comes to him.
And on the home bench, a substitute is clearly getting ready to come on.
Come on.
Surprising Pulisic not to keep the ball. Got to be.
Oh, what a finish by what a finish. What a finish by Philip here to make it 4.
Well, it swerved a bit at the end. It might have been going
What a finish. I thought he missed it. I thought he was gonna miss that.
Yeah, when you do hit them with that kind of...
Oh, what a finish. Maybe time for a substitution here. Let's take out Witsel before he gets injured, because he might have to come in very, very handy this season. Maybe Alcacer can take a little bit of a breather here.
See, there's just no chance
With only 9 minutes to play here. Come on. Come on.
counting down towards the end of the 90 minutes. 9 minutes left. Sancho. Goretzka.
Come on, Jerome. I know you're playing out of position, but that doesn't mean you gotta lose the ball
Osaka.
all willy-nilly.
Klaassen.
Bryman tried. That's all I can say. They tried to. Oh, come on! Hit it the post to try and get a second.
Delaney.
I mean, in the second half, they tried to come back into this game,
Got that one covered.
but a little bit of luck and class kind of separate the two teams at this point. Come on, Get a good cross in here, looking for Philip, but it's gonna find its way to the hands of the goalkeeper instead. And ref blows the whistle here. It is the end of the game. Still unbeaten so far this season. Perfect away. The only draws we have got those at home, which is kind of disappointing. But at the end of the day, still a perfect season. Nobody has able to beat us as of yet. And very soon we're going to be playing Bayern Munich in the league, so we should try and win that game as well. With that said, let's get right to it. As it finishes here, it is Bremen 1, Borussia Dortmund 4, which I haven't said in a while. We have scored at least 2 goals per game, sometimes 3, but to get 4 or 5, it has been a really hard task to try and do. Once again, let's look at the match facts of this one. After 90 minutes, Borussia Dortmund, of course, finishing off with the 4 goals, 8 shots, 3 on target. How do you get 3 shots on target and get 4 goals? How does that even make any sense? But anyways, finishing off the game, sitting on 62% ball possession. On the other hand, Bremen is sitting up with only 1 goal after 6 shots, 5 on target with 38% ball possession. In the last 2 games, we have been a little bit more dominant in terms of ball possession, and it has come true in this game as well. Getting 3 points, really putting a squeeze on the league title right now. Bayern Munich might have to come up with a miracle to catch us at this point in time. As you can see, we are at the top of the table right now by 16 points after 24 games have been played. I think did I say 16 or 15 or 14 points? 14 points. As you can see here, let's just take a glimpse look at the league table. I think we have only 10 games to play after this. There's 10 more games in the league to try and come up with the league title. 30 points to play for. As you can see, Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund, after 24 games, winning 20, drawing only 4, no losses just yet this season, scoring 59 goals, allowing 26, which is pretty bad. I mean, but if you look at the overall, the average right now, everybody's pretty much sitting on 20 something. So I guess you can say it's okay, but that means 24 games and conceding 26. That means we pretty much have conceded at least 1 goal per game. 1 goal per game this season, which is not good. But we do have 64 points. Bayern Munich in second after 24 games, winning only 15, drawing 5, losing 4 times. I think one of those 4 times was against us this season. Scoring only 45 goals, allowing 25, with 50 points in the bag. Bayer Leverkusen sitting in third after 24 games, winning only 11, drawing 6 and losing 7 times, scoring only 31 goals and allowing 24 with 39 points. Not really much separating the 4th place team, Frankfurt, and I would say up to 6th place here. There, Hector Berlin is sitting on 37 points, which is not too much ready to try and squeeze something to get into the top 4. But yeah, that was to conclude this episode. Let's just move forward here a little bit. Of course, as you can see here, our next game, of course, is against Bayern Munich. I wasn't sure it's gonna come this early to play against Bayern Munich, but if we do win this game, that means we're gonna be at least 17 points at the top of the table with 9 games to play for, which is pretty good. Which is pretty damn good. I could not change that for anything. We do get 9 million there for going through into the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Let's just get into this. What am I gonna say? Praise or unnerve? Alrighty, unnerve. Small mentality of Bayern Munich. That's why they're not winning. Um, let's see here. Does the manager statement come through? Let's see where. It says Dilly D blasts Bayern's manager's team. He said we can easily defeat Bayern Munich, stated a confident Dilly D. I have full confidence in the lads and believe we will handle FC Bayern with ease. God damn, so much confidence. It just oozes off your skin. FC Bayern's manager could not be reached for comment, and it is not known whether these comments by Dilly will upset by FC Bayern or increase their resolve to defeat Dortmund. Okay, hopefully that's not. Well, I'm just doing this to try and trigger something. Maybe it could just turn out to be our first loss of the season. You just might not know. But these types of comments to the team that is already considered a long-term rival may not sit well. They better not sit well, because I'm looking to engineer something here. I need a good game. I need a challenge. I need Bayern Munich to give me my first loss of the season. Can that happen? In our next episode, of course. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel, drop a like on the video, and please do comment down below. Your opinion matters. I would like to improve this channel. With your comments, I can do that. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out.